Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. In this video, I'll be talking about a project called Theo that you may want to pick interesting. It has an airdrop prospect associated with the Hyper EVM ecosystem or Hyperliquid ecosystem, as well as some other chains. But for me, my approach with it will be through Hyperliquid because Hyperliquid has a strong value proposition. There are many prospects for airdrops out of Hyperliquid. So I'll touch on that in the course of this video. But Theo is a good project. They are powering a stablecoin called THBIL. TVL is in the realm of I think 109 million. Okay, it has a length of history, so it didn't just start here. Currently, this is season two. Season one was quite private. I participated in season one. Uh, Points. So I don't know why it's showing that I have 0 points, but I did do a deposit in season one. It was private and stuff like that. Invite only few participants. But season two, you may want to get started as soon as possible with this. I think this is like week five, and I think this season will lead to TGE. So I'll be telling you of an approach that I'm using as well to start earning points very fast. So I'm assuming that I'm just starting out in season two. You'll see that I have 0 points. Now I started earlier before this video. Points are distributed weekly. The next distribution is 17th. So after the 17th, I'll be telling you how much points I've earned on the basis of the action I took just earlier. So what action is it? So if you go home, by the way, you can use my invite. My invite will be in the description. Now I'm going to be using two approaches for this. One of it is through Project X because I believe in Project X as a very strong project when it comes to Hyper EVM. It's like the most prominent DEX on Hyper EVM in terms of TVL, in terms of opportunities. You can position for multiple airdrops out of the Hyper EVM chain via uh, Project X, and you can also earn Project X points. I will talk about that in a bit. Very many lucrative pools here, and one such pool is the pool by uh, involving TH Bill. There are many of them. For example, this one K Hype offers uh, 197% APR, and it's a stable coin, by the way, paired against Hype. Now, K Hype is originating from Kinetic. So, Kinetic is the biggest liquid staking platform on Hyper Liquid with around 2 billion in TVL, also has an airdrop prospect. So, for example, if you position into this pool here, you'll also be earning Kinetic points while also earning Theo points, while also earning Project X points. So, that's why I fancy Theo as a good project to interact with because you can position for many hyper EVM airdrops. Now, for me, however, for you, if you're getting started, you may want to go through Project X, but first you want to onboard on Project X. You can use my invite. My invite is Web3 Wikis. It's going to give you a 10% multiplier, enabling you earn points faster. Okay, so don't worry, the link will be in the description. Now, if you were to go through Project X, first off, you will need to onboard on Project X so that you can get that 10% multiplier. Then you click on supply here and it will take you to one of the TH bill related vaults that you can deposit into, such as this one. Although the APR on this is not very high, but the other pool that I showed will also earn you points. I'd favor that pool to position for 3 airdrops prospectively compared to this pool while earning high yield. Now, for me, however, considering I've already started on Project X, I've already earned a lot of points there, and considering time, my approach is the pendule approach. Now, this may not be favorable for everyone because it will involve an expenditure. Okay. Now, expenditure meaning that leading to the maturity of this pool, your principal may go into extinction. So I'm referring to purchasing YT TH bill. So basically, you'll be renting an amount of TH bill to mine Theo points with. With $100, you'll get $6,358. Yes, dollars to mine points with. I believe that's tangible when the TVL is around 109 million. But let's say you go 200, then that will be $12,000. You'll be able to mine points faster. Now, judging by the maturity of this YT, which is 43 days away, I would assume that this will tally with the TGE. So there's still enough time. Now, if you buy YT, you can sell it, by the way, but over the course of time, it depletes in value leading up to maturity. Now, if you go to market info here, you will see that it's going to earn you Theo points, which is good. There's also APY. So you would also earn some APY to the tune of 15%. Uh, no, sorry. Just a moment. To the tune of 15%. Okay. You can purchase with any token on Arbitrum. So this, you need to fund your wallet on Arbitrum with, let's say, USDC, whichever token you have on Arbitrum, you'll be able to purchase with. Okay, so I did purchase 6,000. This is just for me to gather data. In the next video, after the 17th, I will show you how many points I've earned. And I don't know if there's a leaderboard yet, perhaps my stance on the leaderboard. This project is well partnered, has history. The narrative is strong because it's powering a stable coin. And we all know the stable coin narrative is strong at the moment. Now, they also recently introduced a Kaito leaderboard. So if you're on Kaito, if you're not on Kaito, you can onboard on Kaito with your X account. Then you can start talking about Theo network in your posts on X. It will likely rank you on the Theo leaderboard. Okay, so you'll see it's ranking highly in terms of mind share. Now, there are no declared rewards just yet, but you may want to get started talking about them. Then there are other similar airdrops. Let me touch on some of them very quickly, although I would outline them in the description. Okay. So related to the stablecoin narrative, there is USDAI. You want to get started, it has a pendle option as well. I've done a video about that. You can either be ICO aligned or airdrop aligned. ICO aligned meaning you are ready to purchase the token. ICO fashion airdrop, you want an airdrop instead, but you can be aligned in both, and these also have pendle strategy amongst the list of strategies if you want to be faster with mining points, especially if you have small principal. Now, if you have large principal, it may be more favorable to use your principal to mine points than spending it. So in such a case, that's where the likes of pendle come in handy, or these various options here. I'll do another video to tackle the various options here. Now, in some of these options, you can just deposit mint TH bill directly. For example, I will do a dedicated video about that. For now, I'm just handling the pendle strategy, but typical route will be to mint TH bill, which is a stable coin, using your asset and then earning points as a result. So let's see, supply. I don't know why all this look like liquidity provisioning. Supply. So this one, let's see, supply. Just a moment. Okay, so this is borrow and lending. You This is borrow and lending. So you supply TH bill as collateral. The stable coin, you'll have to purchase it, then borrow USDC against it. I'll do a dedicated video about this. Anyway, time to conclude with this video. Other projects of interest, like I said, in the stablecoin narrative USD, there is no time. If you are starting with this, you want to start early. Pendle is a good route if you don't have a large equity. Then there's Gybe AI, same thing, also has a Pendle strategy. But if you have large equity, you can simply go straight up deposit and use your actual funds to mine Spice. Bringing us to the end of this video. In the description, don't worry, you will find relevant airdrop information, a lot of them. But before you go, it's essential that you go to airdropc.com and submit your email to subscribe to airdrop reminders and also access around 200 airdrops on there. I'm currently working on it. So I'm revamping the portal to display airdrops based on niches, and there will be 200 of them in the coming days. I'm working very quickly on it. So if you, I don't know if I've added in the stable coins category, I've added a few. So these are some of them. I'm now going to add, wow, there are actually many of them. I'm now going to add, Theo amongst them here. So submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders. I'm going to remove all this and replace it with what you see at the top. Share airdrops with friends. It's going to become your source, your only source for everything airdrops. Then contact me using this contact form, this Telegram, and this Twitter. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials. Stay awesome. Take action.